Hey guys, and welcome back to Huddle Up Sports. We are back again, and like we told you, it was going to be coming. We've got the NFC winners and losers. This time we're doing it a bit more light. It will be getting darker as the video goes on. So we're going to be talking about, I think, both of our favorite teams in this episode, in two very different lights, unfortunately. But yeah, we're going to be
Indeed.
discussing which teams in the NFC had the best and the worst off seasons, talking about the draft and free agency, both into the mix and any trades that happened throughout the time. Haben, you got any people that you want to give shout outs to before that maybe didn't make your list? Because I think I've got two teams that didn't make my list, but I
Oh, that
definitely want to
didn't
shout out.
make. Oh wow, that didn't make my list. Oh wow. Oh, you put me on the spot here.
Do
The
you want me to give mine
Colts.
first then?
I think I put the Colts in there. They didn't make my
Okay.
list. Big
Yeah.
shout out. I'm probably the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints were one of mine, and the other was the Lions. Yeah.
Oh wow. Now I really want to hear your list.
Yeah, the Lions and the Saints I gave shout outs to, but they didn't make my list, but both I think had very, very good off seasons. And it's quite scary because the Saints are in our division. So I was hoping it'd be a rollover. I still think it'll be a rollover for us simply because of the schedule. Well, not strength of schedule, the actual schedules get released at some point this month. And when that happens, we will be discussing them on Huddle Up Sports, so be ready for that. But yeah, do you want to kick off with your first winner? Because I think I know where you want to
I
start.
think I think no, I think I've diverted now because one of mine are the Detroit Lions.
Okay, okay,
Oh wow.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I thought they had a
Wow.
very, very good offseason. I was just
Yeah,
gave
bro.
more love to two teams in their division.
Okay. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I want to start off with that probably their secondary,
Okay.
They came in, they brought in Amik Robertson and what's the other kid's name? I got it. Carlton Davis, that's the one.
Yeah,
Amik
Carlton Davis.
Robertson,
Yeah.
that's a quick boy.
Hmm.
Now that's El Rapide. He's one of them ones. I think he got a 4-4.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was reading that they actually struggled with their corners, they struggled more with the long ball. And now
Yeah,
they've
they
got a
did.
guy that
Yeah.
can hang with anyone.
Hmm.
And now they got a big boy as well. They drafted like I think they brought in like four corners.
Mm. Yeah, but it was a
Yeah,
point of it was a place that they needed to
yeah, that's
address.
what I'm saying. And I think two of them are big boys now.
Hmm.
They're like the six footers. You're talking 200 plus pounds. Yeah, DK Metcalf, mate. You've got competition now. Come outside. Come outside. DJ Reader. What I mean, he's like a top. I'm gonna be safe. Top 15 to 18 defensive tackle. I'll be safe. I'll be safe. But that's the top pick. And then they re-signed their geezer, the big one, Glasgow. He can play guard and centre. I thought, wait, what's Graham Glasgow? Graham Glasgow. There
But
you
you were
go.
talking about
And I,
Glasgow as in the place. I was like, what reference does that have to
nah,
do with
yeah, I was like,
anything?
his name, yeah, I was like, his name's Glasgow, but I need to say his first name quick time. But nah, yeah, I think all around, reason I had them in the list is solid pickups. They've worked on what they needed to work on. I even talk about the draft. Terry on Arnold,
Yes, Harry and Arnold. Yeah.
and then the other corner they signed second round. I definitely have his name. Ennis Rackstraw from Missouri. That's it. Apparently he's decent as well. Like he's
Hmm.
not one of the best corners out there, but you're not complaining when you draft him. You get me? And they got some 6'7" guy, Manu. He's six
Money, yeah,
seven,
money.
352 pounds, around a 4'9'6".
And that's insane. And their offensive line was already really good, but I can imagine them kind of maybe putting him in motion sometimes, kind of like San Francisco do with Trent Williams. Yeah, yeah. So big man that can move.
Oh wow, you think he'll be like Trent Williams?
No, I'm not saying that good, but I'm saying if he's a tall, big man that can move, you can put him in motion, get like a bit creative with
Yeah.
the run
But
schemes
one
that you.
one thing I want to say to our audience is just because a guy got drafted the third round onwards doesn't mean he's bad.
Yeah, agreed, 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 agreed,
I just
agreed.
want to put that out there because what I mean. Our Jason Kelsey, he was drafted fifth round. Because I was thinking about it, I was thinking about it, looking through the draft, and I was like, all right, some of these guys might be Hall of Famers.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like genuinely.
Hmm.
Like it's a weird one. That's what I like about the NFL draft as well.
Yeah.
You can actually be picking the ball up. The reason I had them to say good season last season. They've
Yeah.
improved on that. And now they're what top two team in the NFC?
Detroit, yeah, I reckon you'd say they're second in the NFC, yeah. I think you slowly made me question one of my picks. Um, I'm gonna go with them first, but I think I
Oh,
think you
go
I
on.
think you I think you've slightly sold the Lions to me over them. We've spoken
Who did
about
you
them already,
pick?
but we spoke about their draft. It was Minnesota, one of my people, but you get Dallas
Oh
Turner.
yes, me too.
Yeah, you get
Wow, wow,
yeah,
go on.
Dallas Turner and JJ McCarthy in the draft. Obviously, if you guys have been watching this, you know we are very, very high on Dallas Turner, and you are very, very high on JJ McCarthy. I'm not so much. They also get Aaron Jones in free agency from the Packers. I think that's a big pickup. Obviously, there isn't much history of running backs doing amazing on there. Like, is it going to be like his
Get
third
guess
contract? Um,
guess how many rushing touchdowns the Vikings previous running back got Matheson.
last season.
Yeah.
Because they moved on from Dalvin Cook and then didn't really replace him well. I'm gonna get
Guess a
like
number. Guess a number.
5.
Any number you guess is going to be too high.
I said 5.
Any number you guess is going to be too high.
So is it
So what's
what
the
one?
number?
0.
Zero.
They got zero.
No, he got zero
He got
rushing
0.
touchdowns.
Oh my
Zero
God.
rushing
Yeah,
touchdowns.
well then at least they have a running game now. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The only question that I've got is like, is Sam Darnold
Crazy.
got like any chance of actually starting over JJ McCarthy?
I'm a fan of the Sam Darnold pick though. Them picking
What
him up.
why though? Why do you think?
Do you know what it is? This again, this is just from a draft point of view.
Hmm.
You think of most of the first round draft picks, yeah. They're not bad. Like
Yeah,
they are most of them are your stereotype QBs.
yeah,
They have all the fundamentals patterned. Like if you give the first round QBs more often than not, like 90% of the time, a good team, they're gonna play well.
yeah, they're gonna play decent, yeah.
Look at Joe Flacco over there, yeah, who robbed comeback player of the year. I don't want to get into that. Why did he do well, bro? His defense were like, bro, you can throw interceptions, we're
We got
gonna
you. Yeah, yeah, we
just
got
eat him
you.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to talk about defensive player of the year. And when I'm because I'm annoyed that he's won that. I want to talk about it this episode when I talk about a specific team. That's not on NFL, not on. I'm not happy with you guys.
Who should
So
have
like,
won
let me not
comeback player of
waffle.
the year? I'm very curious.
Jamal Hamlin, bro.
Okay, okay. I understand that.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
no,
understand. I
no, I've
understand.
started.
Yeah, yeah.
He's literally come
Come
back,
back. Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. I
like
get that.
genuinely,
Yeah,
and he's playing at the highest level of American football. Let me not get the people that I'm annoyed. American football, and
yeah.
he's still tackling people. What? Joe Flacco, he's doing Madden with an unreal defense, bro. What?
Man say he's doing that.
Loud. I can't. Oh my
To be
gosh.
fair, he pretty much had free reign, and then it came to bite him in the playoffs, didn't it? Because turnovers are a lot more
Yeah.
costly when it's in the playoffs. But with Minnesota, they also got what was it, that Kyrie Jackson in the fifth, fourth round, and it just one fact for you. He gave up one touchdown in coverage, and he allowed he what's it called? He allowed a passer rating of 41.6, which just was the second best among Pac-12 players.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Wow,
Kyrie
wow, wow, wow.
Jackson, bit of a lockdown corner that they got there. So yeah, I think
Do you
Minnesota
remember
go
my
in and
boy?
they've
God,
given JJ
but
a good team to work with.
because what I like is when the team goes, "Oh, we've lost our players. We need to bring players in," and now
Yeah,
you
we
brought in
have to.
three. Yeah, you brought in three versatile, like I don't know, inside, outside. Like I don't know where you want to play him. All
Mhm.
sorts. I'm looking at their defensive coordinator. He's going, "Ooh, what can I do?" Like genuinely, the versatile you can do. Oh, you can run any formation. Happy days. And who did they draft? 16th.
Big DT,
Now
big
you got four
D2.
of them. Now
Yeah,
you got four of them, and
yeah,
he's learning. I love that man. when they drafted him, I was a bit like, oh, you know what, he start. And I thought, does he start? And I've gone, of course he
I think he
does.
does
He's
start.
a
Yeah,
fair.
definitely he
He
does
has to
start. Yeah,
start for his first round. But
yeah,
what is it? Andrew, man like Andrew, he just came from Miami. He had a decent season.
yeah,
Yeah, nah, I'm actually a fan. It's just Cashman if he's fit. If he's fit, that's a decent team that some QBs might not want to play against.
yeah.
Some running backs might not want to do anything against. That's a little tiny team they got there. Are they going to do anything though? That comes to Mr. Michigan himself, JJ McCarthy.
And if Mr. Michigan isn't performing, you've got the guy who was, I think Aaron Jones was top 20 in yards per carry. So
Yes,
hand it off
solid.
to
Yeah, that's what I
him and
mean.
you're chilling. Obviously, it's not insane, but it's better than 0 touchdowns in a season.
One of my
Yeah.
main points is the big news around the Vikings. Who they got rid of? Mr. 36-year-old. Injuries aren't on this side. It wouldn't have been a great investment to put 100 million guaranteed on him. It would have been, especially if you wanted to
He's
draft a
35,
QB, it
man.
would have been
Don't add years to him.
all right. For him to be 35, unfortunate injury, and we want to draft a QB, it wouldn't have made sense to spend the money. I know other teams like doing that, but it wouldn't have made sense for the
We'll get
Vikings.
to it later.
Now, now they've kept the money, and now we know who's getting paid. What's his dance? Is he the gritty? I'm not doing that on camera, but we know who's
Yeah,
getting paid now, and they've gotten younger.
yeah.
So fair play, man. Big. We are the new PFF. We're gonna give the Vikings an A.
Who's your next winner then?
I'll say you give your next winner because I've just done two of mine.
Okay.
Because I also spoke about the Vikings.
The Chicago Bears, as if that was ever going to
I knew
be
it.
a doubt for me. I feel like I'm low-key becoming a Chicago Bears lover after hating on them for so long because my allegiance is to Aaron Rodgers. So they had Caleb Williams, they had Roma Dunze, and they had Amit Gadji from Yale, the offensive tackle, to a team that was massively improved during free agency. I think personally, you get DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen. The offense is just so exciting, and the defense improved at the end of last season anyway. So I think they're going to be a playoff team and jumping from 7 wins to a playoff team in that division with Minnesota, who we've both said is improved, with the Lions, who we both said have improved greatly, and with Green Bay, who showed that they had promise at the end of the season. I still think the Bears will make it to the playoffs just through the sheer brilliance that they've brought in. And obviously we spoke about Caleb Williams and the records that he could break. Yards in a season he'll break easily. I saw a post about every Chicago Bears like passing record. I think the most touchdowns they've thrown in a game is 7, which obviously if he was to break that, he would tie the record in a game. So that probably wouldn't happen. Yards in a game was like 4-9 something. Yards thrown in the season's 3,800 and something. Touchdowns thrown in the season's 29.
What? Only
Yeah,
3,800?
they've never had a 4K season. It's insane.
I thought they used to be good though.
Yeah, but they've never had a quarterback that can sling it, bro. So, and when the Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl was because they had the best defense that people say of all time. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
But oh wow, you know what? You wouldn't have thought like when you think of the Bears, I can't lie, guys. Anything but like back then times, Viking times, black and white.
that's,
I'm just going off vibes. Like I know some of the stats, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. I know every single player, no chance.
yeah.
I just thought they were a tidy team cooking. What?
They
Not
were a
3.8
dirty
thousand.
team.
All
They
right,
were
yeah.
your type of team. They were exactly your type of team. That's the thing. But no, I just expect like even though I think that is you go into the season. I think I want to think before I say this. I think that's the best division in football. Only because I think Cincinnati took a step back and
Okay, go
so
through the
last season.
teams. Go through the teams.
Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, and Minnesota. Green Bay,
Oh,
Detroit, Chicago,
Green
Minnesota.
Bay, Detroit, Chicago, Minnesota. You think that? Oh,
Like is
what about
that
the AFC North? What about
yeah,
the
but I
AFC
think
North?
Cincinnati have took a step back, and I don't know about the Browns, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I know the Browns will always be all right because, but like, there's an argument. I was trying to think about this when I was making this list. I was like, okay, let's just quick exercise. So let's just say the Falcons
Oh
make it into
wait,
the
you
playoffs. Yeah,
you literally said at the beginning you think they're in the best division because Cincinnati have dropped.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you know AFC North is the best one.
No,
Like
I think
so.
last
Oh
season
yeah, yeah.
AFC North
Okay.
was the best. Yeah, yeah. I think that's still the second best.
We've got to go through the whole division this year.
What as
The
in each?
Eagles. I'm pretty
What
sure.
as in
Yeah.
you got to go through the that's your matched up one. Tough. But if just for a quick kind of exercise, so like just say AFC South, you have one team make it, the Falcons. Say that the Lions win this division. Let's say that you guys win your division, and let's say that
Hey!
what division am I? San Fran win that division.
Line. Oh,
Okay,
some.
so there's three more playoff places across. So let's say that the Cowboys take one of them because they probably will. Um,
The
do we think?
Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah, most likely, bro. Let's be real. They win 11 games every single season, like every single season.
You think the Cowboys will make playoffs? I think they won't.
We'll get to them on losers. I think that. I think they will. Um, let's say who else? Okay, let's say that Chicago. And
Let
would
me
we
help you
say
out.
that
Let me
that's
help
a?
you out.
Would we say that that's a three team playoff, a three teams in the playoffs division?
Have you got Bucks? Have you got Bucks making them?
I don't know.
Says.
You know what I mean? But if
Uh,
I had to pick between Chicago or Green Bay or Minnesota or the Bucks, I'm picking one of those three. You know what I mean? So I could see
so say
literally,
that again. Green Bay. Green Bay.
I could Green Bay, Minnesota, or Chicago making it over. Actually, I probably pick the Bucks over Chicago.
Oh, is this for Chicago to make the playoff? Is
Yeah,
this
so
what we're
I'm
talking
thinking,
about?
yeah, I'm thinking that that division will have three teams in the playoffs.
Oh, I'm botting out. Flipping
Yeah,
out. Oh, oh wow.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking that division will have
Oh,
three
so
teams
that's
in the
why you're
playoffs.
saying they're the Bears.
Yeah, yeah.
I've caught up to speed now. I've caught up to speed.
Got
Oh,
that
I was just
eventually.
following you about. I was just following
No,
you.
I'm thinking that like so if you have the
Yeah,
four
you.
division winners, I think Chicago or probably Green Bay will make it, and then there's one more spot in the NFC.
I think Chicago. Like, it's gonna sound.
So I think
It's
that'll
not.
go
It's
to
not okay.
Dallas.
It's it's the expectations. As what I was saying. You being like a standard TV,
Yeah,
and I hate hating on players. Yeah, but I witnessed a Dunze, witnessed him make that Penix guy look better than he is.
yeah, 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 yeah. I
If
agree,
did he have a
agree.
bad season? Maybe he can admit some of the passes. A Dunze's doing acrobatics, going ding, and I'm like, oh, bro, you've had a good season, but you're like it's like a Dracot QB, like flipping, oh, bro, I don't know what was going on there. But you know what, Dunze fair play. Now that's what I'm saying. I say that to say we've seen him with not the greatest of passes
Yeah.
cooked.
Mhm.
Now with a great passer.
Most accurate deep threat, bro. Hold. Most
Yeah, there
accurate
you go.
deep passer in the draft. That's my
So
quarterback.
this
I
is
got you,
what.
Penix.
So do I. Yes, Penix, man. Because I was gonna back him. I
No,
was
you
gonna
didn't.
walk in. I was gonna walk into the episode. Yeah, I planned it the night before and asked Lefa. Let's be honest.
Oh, yeah,
Should
yeah, you
Penix
did
be
say
going
this, yeah.
over JJ? Should he? And then yeah, and then I've seen when I woke up at
And
two
then
in the
he went
morning and
over.
I've looked. I've gone. I think I've just jinxed it. I felt so bad. I honestly felt like I've jinxed
You're
that
the
one.
reason for my pain. You're
Yeah,
the
I'm going
reason.
bold team as well, so I probably am.
All right, do you want your
Oh
moment?
man.
The final winner. I think we both agree with it. So do you wanna do it? Do you wanna have the honors?
Well, are you on about the best off season in football?
You probably have as well. That's the thing. That's really annoying.
Yes or no?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Let me go along. What's it called? Through the time.
Okay.
How do I word it? How do I word what I'm
What
trying to
through
say?
your what through the timeline?
Like chronologically through the timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start with the free agency. That them bums in that rat city, you ratatouille. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We
What
got their
city are you
franchise.
talking about? Oh, New York.
Who's infested with rats, bro?
New York.
Flipping no, Clock Square, whatever that's called, bro. Twats. Oh, that's all they got
Times
going.
Square, man said clocks.
And all them crooks in that wall roads. Loud out, man. No chance. And that French statue you claim, twats. We took their franchise. He's here. He's here. And wow. Well, what Letha said last episode with Henry and Lamar, we've got to say the same now with Hurts and Saquon.
No, don't be
We've
disrespectful.
got to say
That's
the same
ridiculous.
now.
That's ridiculous. That's
No,
ridiculous.
not to the same level. Not to the same level.
Nowhere near. Different class completely.
No. Yes. They're here, but it's the same trail of thought, but theirs is further down the line. But they've got a problem on their defense. Well. What did Houdini say? Yo, CJ Gardner, man. You went Detroit, but wheel it back. We need you back. Wheel it back. He's gone, yeah, buddy. And then what's he done? He's called up the team that beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. He's gone, yeah, you know what? I'm liking your linebacker. Is that Devin White?
Yeah, Devin White.
Yeah.
I'm so happy he's out of my division, man. He's so
You got
good.
contract issues, bro. Bro, come here. We'll win you a Super Bowl. You get paid in it. Trust me. And he's there with our talented defensive line. And then I don't know much about coaches. Yeah, this Vic, I've got it here. Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio.
Yeah, I'm seeing he's got 8 out of 10 best like defensive scoring seasons.
Yeah,
in the 11 years before he joined the Dolphins.
Yeah,
and even at the Dolphins, he had man like Van Ginkel and what's his name, Christian Wilkins.
The Dolphins' defense wasn't the best.
Yeah. No injuries. He still got them to 11th in yards conceded. The rookie that was double teamed and triple teamed. Yeah, he's now got a crazy coach. I don't know much about him. If he's good, he's good. You get me?
What, Fangio?
Come on now. But our defensive line's solid.
Fangio's good.
Yeah. From what I know, he's good. But our defensive line's solid. Jalen Carter, I'm not trying to be a typical Eagles fan, but double team and triple teamed in your rookie season. Now we're gonna go to the draft.
Yeah. Okay.
The magic I witnessed, man, like Houdini, Voldemort should have called him up. You would have defeated Harry Potter. The magic I witnessed, bro. First of all, the aura, guys. It's the aura. He stood there. He's gone. You know what? I think I'm looking for a centre back. Wow, a cornerback. It's the aura. Who did he get? The best cornerback in the draft.
Quenyon Mitchell.
Tell him again.
Quenyon Mitchell. 0
TDs on his head last season. What more is there to be said? 6 foot, yeah. 4'3".
Yeah.
You're not. Come on now. He's active. Guess who he models his game after?
Who?
Darius Slay. Who's he playing with? Darius Slay. Let's go.
Mini me.
Go. What do you mean? Bradbury, I love that. I actually like the guy. My friend. I take back what I said last episode. My friend, the bench needs to be seated on now. I heard Quenyon Mitchell, they're making him start. My friend,
I think there'll be a lot of sometimes he'll run three of them, and maybe Bradbury in the slot. Maybe.
I think the slot goes to.
I think he'll play safety till Bradbury's contract's gone.
So it is. What's it called? This hasn't been decided yet, but you know what I mean.
Detroit
got Slim Shady. Yeah. We got Cooper DeJean. You feel me? From Iowa. Let's go. You know what's a mad stat? Yeah, bro. You know we were only one of 4 teams.
Yeah.
That I finally met up with Cooper.
I think there's a bit of a thing about the white people at the position, which is crazy.
No, but you see what he did to Marvin Harrison Jr.? All right, it's that one now. It's that one. Who's next? Oh my gosh. Guys, we speak of homecomings. Yeah? Jeremiah Trotter. Here's an interesting fact about Jeremiah Trotter Sr.
I like this. Yeah, I like this pick.
You like? What about this though? Jeremiah Trotter Sr. joins the Eagles,
Yeah.
has a legendary career.
Yeah.
Yeah, gets busy, gets a child,
Mm.
raises the child. Child ends up being drafted in the NFL. Throughout that whole time period, certain team in Dallas never made the NFC finals. Um,
I didn't know that's where you were gonna go with it.
the whole draft itself, man like Houdini, came in with 9 drafts, left with 3 more for next year.
What else did he do?
He's gone, what is all this nonsense I'm hearing about dysfunction in the locker room, guys? This doesn't exist. Yo, Mini-Me, what Heisman winner that I picked, that I traded with Dallas. Devonta, you're getting paid, my guy. Come. You're getting paid. You're getting paid. Come. What? You're beefing my other guy.
You're
Who
also
said
getting
this?
paid.
Come. You're getting paid. You're getting
You're
paid.
getting
Come.
paid too much, though. You can't say that one's you can't say that one. That one's a bit of an
Yeah.
overpay though. That one's like the one thing
But
that's like
yeah, I know. But though, you look at we have what three? We have a 3-year window
tell
now
him who
to
we're on
win.
about, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Top 5 receiver in the NFL. He is AJ Brown. Remember, I had
Yeah.
Detroit Lions number 2. Who do you think I had number 1? Don't play
Yeah.
games.
Oh, really?
Don't play games. Tell them man there in Kansas, we're meeting you at the finish line. What is he
I
on
had
about?
San Fran number 1, bro.
Wow, really?
Bro, you need to beat them with a quarterback first before you start talking about that.
Mr. Leafer. Tell me who are your losers. A loser.
Let me clear my throat because you're going from one rant to
That was a parade. That was a parade inside my city. Yeah.
yeah, this is not a
And
parade. This is a riot inside my city. And we're going from one rant to another because my first loser is the Atlanta Falcons. As if you guys do not know, I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. You know, because before we had this podcast, we were talking. I thought we arguably had the best free agency signing in the NFL. I thought in terms of what a team needs and what a team got. And I think some of our wide receiver signings and stuff like that were brilliant. But a mixture of the decisions made pre-draft and during the draft have made me think that we have had one of the worst off seasons in the NFL simply because the structure and the process makes zero sense whatsoever. Like you cannot make sense of what the Falcons have decided to do. I like the signing of Mooney. I really like the signing of Mooney. More a very good gadget guy. I can imagine him being very good on some jet sweeps and stuff like that. But I can't see past the fact that we signed Kirk Cousins to essentially a 2-year deal because he's got 100 mil guaranteed, 108 mil total contract. And what is it, like 3-4 weeks in between the free agency and the draft? We have then, I think, in that space of time, decided we want to sign a quarterback. Because you know why? I'm gonna tell you something, and I don't know if you know this. You want me to tell you something about Kirk Cousins' contract? I'm gonna tell you a couple of things, but
this
then
is what you wanted to tell me. Come
yeah, I
on.
told you I was gonna tell you. I'm gonna leave the worst bit for last. Okay, so Kirk Cousins' contract. If we knew we wanted to sign to draft a quarterback, we could have structured Kirk Cousins' contracts in a way that means that if we trade him, we do not take on the money. Yeah, we did not do that. So if we trade him, we are going to be obviously not to the extent, but in a Russell Wilson-esque kind of situation where we're going to have a lot of dead money because of the amount of money in his signing bonus. So that's the issue of getting rid of him. So when you draft a quarterback, you always want to have the benefit of our quarterback's on a rookie deal. We can use his money on other positions. We can't do that because we're stuck with Kirk Cousins' contract. Now, okay, we could trade him anyway. Say Penix beats him to the job and he wants to leave, or we want to get rid of him just so he's not sat there. Kirk Cousins has a no trade clause.
He has a what?
A no trade clause. Kirk Cousins has a no trade clause. This is ridiculous. Like
That is a howler.
It's more than a howler, bro. It's more than a howler. It's
I've
insanity.
got to do this. I've got to do this for the
I,
TikTok.
I don't even I don't understand how you come to the decision of no, what it tells me is that like literally when we signed Kirk Cousins, we did not want to draft a quarterback. But my question to the Falcons front office would be, what did you see in those 3 to 4 weeks? I can't remember the exact amount of time between free agency and the draft. What did you see when Michael Penix Jr. was not playing football to decide, you know what, we want to draft this guy? What did you see?
Do you know what I've heard? Do you know what I've heard?
What?
I've heard that they needed two QBs, one for the weekend and then one for Thursday night. When I heard that, I said, that's
One
the
for
only thing I can
primetime
think
football.
of. There you go. That's the only thing I can think
It
of.
just, and then the thing is, the worst part about it is like, obviously it's a really small thing, but one's right-handed and one's left-handed. So switching between them isn't the best. Like your left tackle is going to be going from guarding blindside to not guarding blindside, and just small things like that. That just it's weird. It doesn't make sense. It I don't get. And then also the other thing I can't get past is we needed defensive pieces to help our defense. Our defense wasn't the best last season. Obviously, I think our best player last season was our defender, it was Jesse Bates, our safety. But the money that we spent on Kirk Cousins could have been used to facilitate more pieces for Penix if we're bringing Penix in. That's a lot of cap room, bro. That's a lot of cap room that they could
That's
have
for
used
4 years.
elsewhere. Necessarily, it's 2 years. After 2 years, we wouldn't have any
Okay. Can
guaranteed
he
money.
leave?
He wouldn't have any guaranteed money. Like everything
Okay. So
else
it's only
is
2 years.
expandable. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's not that
But
bad
the
then.
contract's 4 years. Still, bro. I just think you're wasting
Oh,
two
so it's
years that
like,
you could
oh,
use of a cheap contract. And then you got Kyle
so is
Pitts who
that
needs to
like,
get paid.
mm,
You get and then in that Drake London will need to get paid. In that Bijan will need to get paid. No, he won't. He's 3 years. I get free away from getting paid. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. It's stupid. And I still think we'll win the division, which is the dumbest part about it. Like I think we're still by far the best team in
yeah,
that division. Then what's
and that would be nice.
the last? Who's your? Well, the Falcons one of your
We've got
losers.
two. We've got two. We both have the same one. I'd
So
say let's both talk about this.
Do you want to do your
The
one
one that
first, and we end on the one that we both have?
you're gonna find this crazy to believe.
Okay, let me hear this.
49ers.
Really, I don't think they've had an insane offseason. I just don't think it was bad.
So guys, me and Lufa, I think we agreed before.
Yeah,
If you ask me, have San Francisco have they done well in the offseason? 1,000,000%. They've covered all their flaws. They brought in I've got here Leonard Floyd and that guy with a weird name. Gross Matos.
Gross
Gross
Matos. Yeah.
Matos. They brought in the rushers. They have brought in all the defensive pieces they needed. Well, they haven't gone big. They've gone solid. They've gone 2 years. I think they went for all 2 years, but 4 players, or all 1 years, but 4 players. They did well. They stocked up their defense. Incredible offseason for what they needed to do with the limited money they had. But I'm looking at it saying, we're not a normal team. Yeah, you have aspirations to win it all. Okay, you were up here. You're now here. All your teammates, all your competitors, they've gone up a level.
They've gone. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And then
It's kind of like what
when
I said
your
about
boy, when
Cincinnati, innit?
you're yeah, your up Shanahan, literally Shanahan, mate. I like you, he hates you. So because he hates you, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be with him a bit. But
Yeah.
I read your press conference when you said the only thing we can do is not get worse. Yeah. Well done. Everyone else has gotten better. So what are we gonna do here? When you play us, we're gonna do you in, son. We're really gonna do you in. Okay? We're gonna see you. We're gonna do you in. We're going to the bowl. I really hope your whole 49ers cry. You Debo Samuel. You're probably gonna get traded. Yeah. Debo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk. What's going on? One of
Oh
them need to
yeah,
go.
they might use Brandon Ayuk. No,
No, no.
Oh,
Do you know why? Do you know why you guys sold out? You've
I
been trying to
forgot about
trade
that,
Brandon Ayuk. You've been trying to trade Brandon Ayuk for wide receivers. What did you do? Who was the wide receiver you got? A geezer named Purcell. I don't know too much about him. But yeah, Shanahan used to be a wide receiver as well.
Shanahan will work it out, bro. If there's one man that will
Yeah,
work out how to use
there you
people,
go.
it's Shanahan. I
But
hate him
he
for it.
cooks the wide receivers, yeah. But
Yeah.
that means actually what Brandon I love Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon
I actually
Ayuk's
love
cold.
Brandon,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Deebo Samuels, you're the one I don't like. Saying that about my
Because
team.
he speaks the truth, bro.
No, I actually love Deebo Samuels. Yeah, he just cooked us one time, and I haven't been able to
Yeah,
recover.
he speaks the
But
truth, bro.
again, they got three wide receivers, right?
Yeah.
You're trying to trade one of them. You're trying to trade either Debo or Brandon Ayuk for draft picks. The draft's ended. You still haven't traded them. Bums. And now, next season, what's going to happen? You've got to pay Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, yeah. They've got to work out whether or
This
not
is
this
this
season
is
as
your
well.
last year. This is your last
They
year.
have to
How am I going to
decide,
ruin
yeah.
you?
I talked about it last week saying like, oh, if we're here next year doing the same video. If we're here next year doing the same video and San Francisco have paid Brock Purdy, they're automatically in my losers.
Yeah, but also,
Like I'm
San
slapping them in the
Fran,
losers instantly.
San Fran. What I was saying before, they've
Yeah.
improved. Their defense has gone down a level.
And their
What's the
defense
guy?
wasn't that good as well.
Dre Greenlaw. Is
Greenlaw,
it
yeah.
Dre Greenlaw?
Yeah, Drain Greenlaw, yeah.
Freak injury.
Yeah.
Honestly, on
Oh,
injuries.
insane. Yeah.
If you're injured, and then Arik Armstead that they let go,
Mm-hmm.
they're not going to replace him.
Mm-mm.
That's what I mean. They've gone down the level, but I guess they've helped Nick those other bollocks, bro. San Fran, you're a good team. You're just not as good last year. The only reason I have you guys as bad is because the Lions and the Eagles, Chiefs. I want to
Those
say,
around them improved very much, yeah.
but
Yeah.
let's just segue away to our
To our
to our
final,
pick.
to our pick, yeah, to Huddle Up Sports' biggest loser. And it's your rival. Unfortunately, it's mad. So my team's in the losers, and then I have our rivals like on the precipice of being winners. And then your team's winners and your rivals probably one of our biggest losers. This just shows where Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys are in what you'd call turmoil. Um, I think for me personally, this genuinely a big part of me having Dallas in the losers was how much you guys improved. That was
Oh,
one of my
okay.
big reasons as to why I had that, so similar to what you said about San Fran, other people around them improving.
Yeah.
But other
And the
things,
Commanders,
yeah, the Commanders
the
as well. Yeah,
command and the Giants as well. Let's
yeah,
be
but the Giants are
serious.
still going to be trash, bro. I just don't think they'll be good. I
Yeah,
think the
okay,
Giants
yeah,
might
yeah,
have
yeah.
the number one pick next season. Genuinely.
Why am I picking up New York, you ratatouille twats? Take it back, Draco, you
But
bastard.
no, there's so much negativity surrounding the team, bro. Like so much. Like you've got so many people talking about Dak Prescott not being given the tools to succeed because they kind of wanna push him into having a bad year so they don't have to pay him. Um CD
Do you think
Lamb
that's what's
waiting for a
happening?
contract. Bro, he doesn't even have a running back, bro. Like he literally doesn't have a run. I think they have
I
one
know
running back
Tony
on
Pollard
the
left. Tony
yeah,
Pollard left.
they have one running back on the roster, and I swear it's that like 5'5" guy.
I'm gonna have to pick this one up because I'm gonna put them in the mud. Dallas Cowboys, guys, your offensive line got worse. Their defensive line got worse.
Got
Your
worse.
running back, your
Got
running back,
worse.
I
The
guess
running back
True
room
got
got
worse.
worse, yeah.
Oh yeah, their secondary got worse. Tyron Smith gone. Tony Pollard. Stephon Gilmore instead of free agent.
Yeah.
What's going on? Someone needs to staff him up ASAP.
It might be cooked, bro, a bit. But then
That, that's
also
why.
like, yeah.
That's why I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs.
Mm.
I
They
just
just
think
somehow always
it
find a
is
way.
no. But this is that. But last season they actually had a decent team. They didn't have a bad team.
Yeah, they had a good
They
team
had the
last
three
season.
Pro Bowlers. They had the how many pro? I don't know how many Pro Bowlers they have now. It's not enough.
It's,
That
yeah.
is, their defense might be like ours towards the end of last season.
And
You
Micah's
know.
waiting on a contract. And then
I was gonna get into that as
you had the
well.
report about how people are saying that people in the franchise are unsettled. No, they're getting tired of Micah's kind of like stuff, which is a weird leak. I feel like
Well,
that
you see Bleacher
is kind of
Reports.
brutal.
See the Bleacher
Verbal.
Reports. When CJ Stroud and Parsons, they're watching the draft,
Hmm.
and you hear Dallas Cowboys for the 29th pick. Offensive tackle. You just see Parsons. Well, this
Yeah,
is Micah, Mr. Penn State. We got the other Penn State guy from one of our
it's not happening,
rivals.
bro.
Brother, listen,
It's
I'll speak to him myself. I'll speak to him myself.
it's not happening, bro.
I know. But still, I
Jesus,
tried. I tried.
yes, I don't waste your breath.
It would have been
There's
nice.
something called the
But
salary cap. But no,
I know.
I just think, you know, they're a clown show. They are a clown show. And even with Jerry Jones, I think they after the way last season ended, to not make any big moves, to not get rid of
They
the
made
head
one.
coach or anything like that. It just
Eric Kendricks, the linebacker from the Chargers.
yeah, I was
That-
just
That's yeah.
he's all
That's
yeah.
like he can't be your only one. Like that's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Before the
yeah, yeah.
Cowboys hate us, like good, like you know what I mean. It's like good piece,
Yeah.
but that piece needs others for it to be good.
I
You ain't
think
got
the
the
way
money
that they
for the
lost as
burgers.
well, bro, like you needed a big switch up. It's the same with what I thought about you guys. Like I thought you needed to get rid of your head coach just because of like the way you lost, the way they lost, big changes were needed. You can't just run it back, bro. Can't just
Yeah, but
run
you
it
know
back.
what? Big shout out to us as well.
Mm,
We had two Hall of Famers lead our team.
mhm.
Yeah, but who? I'm gonna talk about Houdini until the day I die. Yeah, Houdini knew that, and look at our team now. We're still good.
Yeah, you improved, yeah. Yeah, you're still good, yeah.
Like Dickerson. I hate that. We need. I need to. I'm not gonna violate a man's name in Dickerson. Yeah, like, but come on now. He's solid though. He's solid. Like, how we just got him here lying about waiting for Kelsey to leave.
Yeah,
Sorry,
true.
guys. Let's go back. Let's go back to Dallas. And remember, I said before I was gonna talk about Defensive Player of the Year. What's it? What would you call it? When you miss it.
Finalists.
No. You know when you miss something like NFL snub.
No snub, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Lifa, explain to the fan base what's a pick six.
A pick six is when you get an interception and well, return it for a touchdown.
Okay,
Yeah.
and what's the record for most pick sixes in a season?
I don't remember the number off by heart. Wasn't it like
So it was
six?
four.
Four. Okay.
It was four.
Was it then
Okay,
five because of the brother
but
that picked it
versus the
back in?
Commanders, 23rd of November,
Yeah.
Darren Bland,
Yeah.
five pick sixes, bro.
Hmm.
What? And a guy that got 17 sacks wins Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, you
We've
think Darren
never
Bland
seen five picks.
should have won it?
No, what I'm saying is historic season. Yeah,
Yeah.
it should have. No. It's because of the media attention. I can't say it now because the what's it called? The agenda is set on. You know what? You know I love my rushes, mate.
But he
Big
wasn't even
sacks.
the best defender on his own team, bro, that season.
No, granted, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's Player of the Year. I see that as a season.
Yeah,
Because
but
more
he
time
wasn't
we'll
the
just
best
go to
player
like
that season. Like just because of the pick sixes, man
five,
was still their best
five,
player.
five pick sixes, yeah, bro. That's history. No one's ever, there's some Hall of Fame corners that don't have five pick sixes.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not an easy feat.
I agree.
It's
I
not
agree.
like Charles Woodson. That's one of my like. He's one of my goats. He's number one in pick sixes all time.
Yeah.
You're not a bum. Yeah. By the way, our new corner Dejan 3 in the season. Big shout outs, but 5 in the season.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. For me, that's like the Westbrook. I hate comparing sports. We've never seen that before. Because it is the bums in Dallas. If that was Jalen Ramsey, he gets it. If that's Jalen
Probably.
Ramsey or Jair
Prime Jalen
Alexander,
Ramsey, yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Wow, if that was Sauce, they get it. It's a respectable fee. It's just that the player isn't respected. That's the problem. And it's
I hear
because
that.
Joe Flacco, if Joe Flacco wasn't playing well, I think my problem isn't Joe Flacco. It's the fact that the Browns stole two what do you call it? 2 awards that wasn't theirs to win. Wasn't theirs to win. Yeah, LeBron's left Cleveland. He shouldn't be doing anything. Good season. Shouldn't have won them two
I think
awards.
TJ
Big up
Watt
my
probably
guy,
should have
Damar
won it, to be
Hamlin.
honest with you. I think TJ Watt should have won it.
Oh, what am I on about?
Yeah,
What am
I
I on
think T.
about? Yeah, fairs, fairs. TJ, okay,
No, I think TJ
okay.
Watt should have won it.
Yeah, you are right. He should have won
Yeah,
it
I think
still.
he should have won it. Yeah.
No, but to stick with my argument, Darren Bland should have won it. Historic season. I had to shout him out. I really, because you know what it was? I saw a
Yeah.
comment on TikTok saying, "Oh, I follow Dolphin content, but we've now got non-bias." I
Yeah.
was gonna
Yeah.
come in and slander the Cowboys. I see
So
now.
you had to
I've
chuck
gone.
in
I
something
need to
nice just because the fans expect us to not be
that
biased.
you on TikTok, Lufa, do this to reply to him or her. I
It
did
was a
that for
guy.
you. I did this for you. Lufa's gonna send us on TikTok. Like this was for you, bro. We love the comments on TikTok. Keep it up,
Yes, sir.
guys.
Keep them up. Keep them up. All right. Now I think we should end it here.
No, we
Those
should.
were our winners and our losers from the NFC. Let us know your winners and losers as always. And in the comments, like, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. We'll have plenty of comment weekly videos. And the closer we get to the season, the more videos you'll have coming out every week. So be ready for that, guys. What did you want to say?
And if we like your comment, we will always address it on the pod. We are a community here,
100%.
guys. We have
100%.
stuff and we have thoughts in the pipeline to further grow this community.
Yes.
Yeah, this is how it starts. Thank you for
So
the
get involved in the
comments.
community early and you'll be remembered when those ideas are coming to fruition. So we'll see you next time, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and peace out.